These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the Swiss stage of Worlds 2024.
So not surprised to see it brought out fully.
All right, Kobe, you said you were expecting junglers here in the top side for the volatile matchup. Zika jumping forward, trying to lock up King in here, flashes in for the Ruthless Predator, and Wei is there. Vault Breaker playmaker first blood over to Zika.
Chunked him out. We should be able to grab this dragon.
He crashed down there on the Moham, but he's not a whole lot more worried about it than just that. He can walk that away as the rest of his team is continuing to just pick this Drake up. Bottom lane's job is to make sure that the enemy bottom lane doesn't rotate over, try to cause any trouble, and that's not going to go down. So Lucid can finish picking this one up, no problem should be.
Weiwei's starting to get a little bit of an advantage for himself, though, because he's moved into DK's top side, stealing away the Grom.
The ultimate, get a big chunk onto the Maokai, make sure that DK are not going to have an option because, you know, they did have a really early timing on the first dragon, so there was possibilities here, especially with, you know, Mohan reset here, and they are swapping up to the top side for DK.
And Weiwei just to make sure he's going to be fine on this, but you're just leaving Gala now to get free time.
All right, LNG's bringing in some backup. Vaultbreaker getting charged. Flash engage comes out from Hung, and they're immediately just trying to chop down that tree. Lucid gets away with 200 HP as Zika tries to keep everybody else locked up with a disengage coming out from Moham. Knocks him back into the river. The big bomb coming in from the Ziggs. Aiming needs one more shot, and Lucid's going to get the kill credit. DK 1-0 in the scrap.
You know, has been very consistent for them. As we see a 4-person move towards top.
All right, we got the big play. The dive coming in from DK, and Zika's about to drop. He stays alive for an extra second, but it is not long enough. But now the Maokai ulti coming out, stolen away by Scout, but it will not matter as everybody on DK exits stage left.
We're going to send everybody up to go for the tower dive first, but now the chase.
The immediate counterattack coming out from LNG with a Vi ulti into the follow-up from Scout. They take down Moham, but a teleport arrives, and Kingen is ready to tear through on a rampage.
Fully get their dive. This is so massive for LNG. They got so much money onto Gala. Gala had just been farming on the bottom side, and they're still able to get their chase down counter kill. They're still able to get their grubs. Can they finish the last one?
Oh no, they will not. Stolen away. How now, Mr. Cow Weiwei stuck in the pit and he ain't getting out. It's the final grub plus a kill of a DK.
And the early ult down on Mohan, and so then Weiwei followed up. They got that one, and because you saw the smite used on that grub, he's not going to have his next smite charge available for the final grub. As you know, stolen away by the cow. Really fun action so far.
All right, as we get back to live, turrets are collapsing in bottom and top lane both, as LNG grabs the first down to the bottom lane, immediately responded by DK. But bouncing bomb's not going to connect in response. MasterCard Lane Economy snapshot showing you that, yes, it's a bit of a gold lead for Kingen, but all of the other gold leads going the opposite direction. Down here in the bottom lane, though, 1v1 between our ulting top laners. Zika trying to wait for those cooldowns to come back. He doesn't want to stand there and fight the Olaf. Auto attack v auto attack. Zika looking to chase him down now. A little bit more is all he needs. Run, Kingen, run! Zika with the solo kill.
Oh, where's Scout off to?
Okay, oh wait, Gala, very low on HP, down to 150, having to try to get away from this with a Killer Instinct. Last bouncing bomb ain't gonna hit him. The AD carry from LNG staying alive as Moham has already used the ultimate. The Unbreakable Will no longer available. Counterattack coming out from LNG now as Moham has to try to get away. Another stolen Maokai ulti. They go in, and LNG finds themselves another kill. They get everybody right on back out, and the scrap continues. It's less than 500 separating the two squads. However, that's going to be assisted here a little bit for the other side as DK manages to grab yet another turret thanks to the Zig Satchel here in the mid lane.
AoE on the item spikes here might be amazing. Regardless, though, is going to be Rift-Trailed picked up, and Kingen.
Ooh, yeah, Kingen trying to get himself away. Zik is going to stop the back. Kingen knows that the only way this works out okay is if he takes somebody with him. He cannot escape there. He tries to put the damage in, but it is not enough.
Then his team arrives here. It has just been All Zika all day, and now
we got some more problems for Moham and for DK as Scout is ready to jump in after him. Stolen Alistar ulti means he's totally unafraid of any sort of a counterattack. Hung now just also continuing to try to chase this. Scout got knocked back over the wall. He misses the abscond abduct, but Void Seeker from all the way in mid lane.
No way they're ever going to go in. And Scout just bops himself into the middle of 3 members of DK. It's like, I got this, it's fine. But it worked out. So great call on the bluff.
deficit. It's mostly in.
Oh, Scout.
Oh, hold on now. TP coming in for LNG. Scout might be a little bit too far forward. Steals away the Maokai ulti, which means he doesn't have the tankiness from the Alistar that he would like to have. Scout jumping back into the Baron pit, flashing back over the wall, barely staying alive. Mom roars in. Scout steps to the left. He lives. At this point in the game, he's still going to need a couple of more minutes to hit that 225 sweet spot, as now LNG might have themselves another opportunity out of play. They will not be able to catch out that enemy Alistar, but Aiming's in a lot of trouble. Flash for the Ruthless Predator, and Gala's on a killing spree. TP arrives too late from DK to do anything about it. With the enemy Ziggs down, with his flash blown, it's problems for DK. Beautiful engage coming out from Hung as LNG follows up, and a Void Seeker finds the heart of Moham. DK just collapsed, and LNG hit him right in the ribcage.
And that's going to be a Baron as well on top. The cherry on top of those 2 plays for LNG. They're going to blow this game wide open with Baron buff and the 5 grubs. They should actually be able to take a ton of towers.
I mean, I just think I just heard the words fatality off the back of that one. LNG, that was really the punch that they needed to make things happen. And a great engage off the back from Hung as well, because this is a guy who has been criticized quite a lot in LNG for just not having the best of moments, but when this guy has his high highs and then start to set up a ton of vision in the enemy jungle, you can already see it existing on the bottom side of your screen, or bottom side of the map, but I think this is where LNG, this 1-3-1 is going to be such a threat for DK.
Opportunities for DK.
But also, I think it kind of just setting up a very strong point for LNG to say, hang on, no, we are a force to be reckoned with at Worlds. Because I think a lot of people coming in were talking about, hey, you know, there is the top esports, the BLG from the LPL, and then there's that drop down to LNG.
A lot going on here, and even in the jungle, 0, 1, and 5 for Weiwei been critical for setting up a lot of these plays, as LNG going to take out that tier 2 turret back in the mid lane, 9-3 kill advantage, 5-3 turret advantage, 8,000 gold ahead.
So they didn't all die down there either, and the Renekton pressure is going to be relentless, while the rest of the team...
Yeah, there's not a whole lot left to Lucid here in the top side jungle. As long as they have the tier 2, it ain't gonna matter now, but hold on, Gala and Weiwei are gonna keep pushing the issue further forward. Over the wall, the abscond abduct doesn't catch anybody else, and Scout and Hung gotta try to get back away. Zika showing up for the reinforcements, but Kingan, nobody takes Hung out of the picture. Zika fighting 1v3 on the front line, but he has to disengage back into the jungle now. Here to the rest of the team. That you shouldn't have checked is instant lights out.
Oh, hang on, no.
Yeah, never mind. Fight starting off. Weiwei jumping to the back immediately, going after Aiming, who has to flash back over the wall, trying to stay safe as Weiwei's gonna get bursted down by Mom, but the Sterex keeping him alive for an extra second. Showmaker grabbing the kill on that one as Kingan is scrapping and fighting back against LNG. Zika has to try to get away, staying alive with a Sterex of his own, as Gala's gonna be taken down to 1/3 HP, and he's gonna continue retreating back into his own jungle. LNG have lost a man and killed no one on DK. DK standing strong, starting up the Baron, but LNG is still here. Scout looking for the opportunity to go back in. He steals the Alistar ulti away, and now he's jumping in on top of Lucid. Kill the jungler, kill the Baron. It's that easy. Moham trying to get back away now, as well as Zika wants to go in for a pincer attack, but Gala with a beautiful shot takes out the enemy support. Jungle and support on DK down.
Scout going, hang on a second, there's a cow still here, and I have ultimate available. So he just immediately goes, thank you very much, I'll take that. Lucid, you're first to fall. Very scared of that thing.
Okay, let's see. Is DK also scared of an LNG looking to force down the Baron? Weiwei loses his, was that the Sterex? No, never mind, that was just Allied Shield. Okay, I was worried there for a second. Points at once. You can see Zika up in the top lane, looking to take care of the last couple of hits onto that tier 2 they couldn't grab earlier, so now that one's out of the picture. They'll try to pressure 3 different lanes at once.
Great combo from Zika.
Yup. Kingan not loving this situation, as the tier 3 turret's gonna be killed in both top and mid lane at the same time. Zika pops the Dominus, looks to rotate over to the greater fight. They're gonna lock up Moham here at the very start as Scout steals away the Unbreakable Will. He's so tanky there in the front line. Mega Inferno Bomb doesn't do a thing.
Right back in.
in. Gala jumps in with a killer instinct. He wanted to go after Showmaker, but he ain't gonna find him. He stays alive with the extra bit of time from the stasis. Kingan's on the front, trying to hold these guys off, putting a couple of hits into Hung, but it ain't gonna matter. Scout steals away another. Maokai, ulti, LNG with 2 inhibitors down on the enemy squad. Continue to push forward. Moham barely stays alive. Wei getting himself back into the fight. He's trying to stay alive, but it ain't gonna work out. It's 2 dead on the side of LNG. But Zika, Scout, and Gala are still pushing. The minions are finally gonna get cleared away, and DK's looking for a little bit of extra punish, but they ain't gonna find anything here just yet. The game disadvantage. Zika still hanging around and waiting. It's Wei and Gala DPSing the Elder just by themselves as a 2-man unit, as Hung's gonna run interference, looking to keep everybody else away with a crash down to the Magnet Storm. Zika's ready to follow it up. They got the Elder, and they're looking to tear through DK. The remaining 4 players trying to get out, but it ain't gonna matter. Scout's got an unbreakable will, and LNG's got unbreakable lines. Moham will be the next to die as a double kill for Gala will seal their fate. Scout goes on a rampage. 1 goes back, but it will not matter. Ace for 1. Game 1 is going the way of LNG. They'll push down that last Nexus turret. They'll make a statement 18-8, and LNG is up 1-0 in the first promo series of the quarterfinals.
Scout, deathless. Gala, deathless. LNG on top, 0-1 in their favor, taking the game number 1.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the Swiss stage of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.